All right, let's talk about something that drives everyone crazy. That sad, weak little trickle coming out of your kitchen faucet when you're trying to get things done. Well, today, we're going to fix it. We're going to turn that pathetic little stream back into a powerful flow. Let's just dive right in.
Yeah? Does this look a little too familiar? You know the feeling. You go to wash your hands or rinse a plate, and you just get this sputtering, weak little stream. It's so frustrating, right? But here's the thing. The fix is usually so simple. And trust me, you can totally do this yourself. So if you're sitting there nodding your head thinking, yep, that's my faucet, then you are in exactly the right spot. These are the classic signs that your faucet screen is just, well, it's clogged up with gunk. But the good news? We're going to fix every single one of these problems right now. So what's the deal here? What's causing all this low-pressure drama? Believe it or not, it's this tiny little piece right at the end of your faucet that most people don't even know exists. So let's meet the hidden culprit. It's called the faucet aerator. You know, the funny thing is the aerator is actually trying to do a good thing. Its whole job is to mix air into the water, which is what gives you that nice smooth stream that doesn't splash all over the place. But, and this is a big but, that fine little screen inside it is basically the perfect trap for all the stuff floating in your water. We're talking mineral deposits, sediment, little bits of junk from the pipes, and over time all that stuff builds up, the screen gets clogged, and boom, your water pressure just tanks. Okay, you ready to get this thing fixed? The best part about this whole process is that you don't need some fancy professional toolbox. I'm willing to bet you have everything you need already, probably just sitting in a drawer somewhere. Let's take a quick look at how simple this is. See, I told you. All you need is a wrench or some pliers, an old toothbrush, a little white vinegar, a small bowl, and a cloth. That is literally it. We're talking about a 5-minute job with stuff you already own. Easy.
All right, tools are gathered. Let's do this. We're going to break this down into 6 super simple steps, and I promise it's way easier than it sounds. Let's get to it.
Okay, let's just run through this real quick. First, you're just going to unscrew the aerator. Remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, so turn it counterclockwise. If it's on there pretty good, that's what the pliers are for. Now, once you have it off, take the little parts out, and here's a pro tip for real. Take a quick picture with your phone before you fully disassemble it. That way, you'll know exactly how it all fits back together. No guesswork. Then you just rinse everything off and give it a little scrub with that toothbrush. See any of that white, crusty stuff? Just let the parts soak in some white vinegar for maybe half an hour. That'll dissolve it right off. Last step, put it all back together, screw it back on the faucet, and get ready to test out your awesome new water pressure. Okay, wait, one more tip, and this one is super important. Please do not skip this. If you need to use those pliers, make sure you wrap a cloth around the aerator before you grip it. The metal teeth on the tool will totally scratch up the finish on your faucet, and you don't want that. It's such a simple little step, but it'll keep your faucet looking shiny and new. So hopefully you've turned on your faucet, and success! The water pressure is fantastic. But what if it's not? Or how do you keep this from happening again? Let's talk a little bit about what to do next and how to know when you might need to call for backup. So if you happen to live in a place with hard water, and that just means your water has a lot of extra minerals in it, this kind of buildup is going to happen a lot faster. So a really good idea is to just make this a regular thing. You know, clean it out every month or every 3 months. It takes 5 minutes, and it'll stop the problem before it even starts. Okay, so here's the game plan. If the pressure drops again in a few months, no big deal. You know what to do. Just clean it again. But if you've just cleaned it really well and the water flow is still weak, the problem might be something bigger, like deeper in your pipes. And you really want to inspect the little parts when you have them out. If you see any cracks, if the little rubber ring, the gasket, looks worn out, or if it's leaking after you put it back together, it's probably time to call a pro. And seriously, if you can't get the aerator off without feeling like you're going to break something, just stop. It's way better to pay a plumber than to have to buy a whole new faucet. And that's it. Look at that. You just figured out and fixed one of the most common, annoying little problems in any house, all by yourself. Your water pressure is back, and you've got a new skill under your belt. So, what other frustrating little household problem should we tackle together next?